Okay, guys, Primal Season 3, Episode 10, the season finale, and perhaps series finale, An Echo of Eternity. And this episode had me on the edge of my seat. I really did feel throughout this entire season that we were kind of building up to a very tragic and sad ending. And I said it in each episode review that I made for the entirety of Season 3 of Primal. I really did think that we were just headed towards just this disappointing and tragic, sad, kind of heartbreaking ending with Spear. I really did think that he would be dead. But last week's episode, it kind of changed my mind a little bit. It kind of pushed me towards maybe Genndy will give us more of a happy, upbeat ending because, Spear was kind of regaining himself and he was healing and he finally got back to who he was before he was murdered. And this episode kind of proves the fact that you don't need to end a series like this on a low note. Season 2 ended in a way that I felt was not necessarily tragic, but it was. But if it makes any sense, it was sad, but it also ended off with Spear's daughter and Mira and Fang her children all together kind of living on this legacy of Spear. And that shot at the end of season 2 kind of built up a lot of emotions within me. Like I said, there was a mixture of sadness, but also it felt heartwarming to see the family together, even though Spear wasn't with them. But just to get on to this episode, it showed us that not only did the series end off with Spear and Mira's daughter, and Fang and her children all together living on the legacy, but they're not doing it alone. They're doing it with Spear, all healed up, all ready to go. And I kept clapping throughout the entirety of the ending of this episode. I was so hyped. And there was a lot of action in this episode as well. It was a very action-packed episode. There was more than a couple fights. Spear, as always, was fighting for his life and had me on the edge of my seat because I really did think that they could do this twist where they had the kids either kill each other or Fang accidentally kill one of her children, or Spear having to fight off Mira to the death. It was really suspenseful, and I do like the way they kind of built that up. I think they knew what they were doing too, because I don't take anything away from Primal and their willingness to go there. I could definitely have seen them doing something where one of the kids kills the other one, or Fang accidentally kills one of her children. And I would not have wanted to see that at all. I don't think we needed it. I don't think it was necessary for the story that we're trying to tell with this season. And I guess some people might be disappointed with how this series ended because, like I said, season 2 kind of ended in a kind of wholesome way. But I think this is exactly how the show should have ended. It should have ended with the family together. They've been through so much. They've been through so much tragedy, so much action, violence, and adversity that they didn't need to end up killing each other, or for Spear to end up being absolutely dead by the end of the season in order to tell a engaging, good story. And this whole series is just an amazing series that I loved, and I loved coming week to week to review these episodes. And the animation was always on top, the action was always on top, even though I do feel, and this episode as well, I kind of felt it, the action did feel like it was being padded out. I did think there was a lot of unnecessary fight scenes, and it kind of dragged out just a little too long. At the end of the day, I watch for the characters and their relationships, so I guess that's why I feel that way. But I really did enjoy it, and I will have more Primal videos to come. I'm probably gonna make another video after this video, because Genndy did mention something about Primal being in an anthology series and continuing on. Even though I do believe the story of Spear, Mira, Fang, and her children, I think it's over. I think this is a perfect ending for the show. They've been through hell and back, and now you can just let them rest. So if there are more future seasons of Primal, which I wouldn't mind having, I would want them to tell a new story with new characters, and maybe set in a different time period as well. Man, I'm gonna miss watching this show week to week. I'm gonna miss having these chats and conversations with you guys in the comments about this show. Let me know though, as far as this episode goes, how did you feel about the ending? How did you feel about the fights? Did you think it was kind of dragging on a little too long, or did you just like kind of enjoy all the gore and the action? Were you on your edge of the seat like I was when Mira was scratching away at Fang and Spear was trying to save the baby? Let me know in the comments below. And like I said, like this video for more Primal episode reviews. Subscribe to stay tuned for when I post them. And obviously, I have some more stuff coming in the future, cartoon related. I mean, thank you guys for coming week to week and watching these videos with me. Take care. Also, as a side note, expect interviews with different people on my channel coming soon. I'm going to start diving into interviewing people and cartoon creators, cosplayers, just different people within the industry. I'm excited for that.